Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Lionhearted teams back here with more Persona 5 Royal. Sorry I'm late. This week has beaten me up, man. It hasn't been that different of a week compared to other weeks. Other than, I guess, just Bento and Marissa being sick kind of like threw like a wrench central in. And then I was like, I don't know. I don't think I've recovered yet. Marissa's feeling better, by the way. And you know what? Bento is doing great. He ate his full meal tonight. He seems super excited just about life. He went to the vet today. A lot of people had fingers up his butt. And they're like, yeah, his butt seems fine. And we're like, great. So, what? His butt is pretty okay, is what they said to me. And I was like, great. Here's $100. But, yeah. Hey, CVN, how you doing? Bento is not pleased, by the way. But he is pleased now, and that's the important thing, by the way. So, yeah. Anyway, Persona 5 tonight, where we are going to be still continuing just our kind of nice Japanese summer. There's not really a whole lot to do right now other than just hang out with friends and build ourselves up to be a better person. We're still waiting for Futaba Sakura to wake up from her coma nap and go in and defeat the Haxers who have decided to try to take us down. So yeah, that's been kind of an adventure so far, and that's where we're going to be picking it up from here tonight. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Bento's drinking water. That's great. There we go. We got ourselves some Persona ready to go. $100 just to take a finger up the butt. Nah, it's the other things too. They gave us some medication, some antibiotics, because they're worried that he's got a bug. They gave us some extra, some like really bland food so he could kind of pick himself up off the floor, and things like that. So they also had an ingenious plan. Can I just say? Thank much cats, by the way, for the 30 months. Thank you very much. Get those step thoughts in chat, please, and thank you. That's super kind. They had a super genius thing. So, you know, part of like giving a dog a bland diet, if like your dog's not feeling very good, is to like cook some like unseasoned rice and just let him have that. Bento is a huge like denier of rice. Anytime rice is presented to him, he's like, that's not me, man. That's not me, bruh. Enjoy your look at CVN. And so what they did is, you know, they use these like liver treats at the vet so that like dogs can be distracted while they put their fingers up their butts. As a result of all those liver treats, though, they have dust at the bottom of those jars, like over time, because they just kind of crumble and fall apart. And so they collect that dust and put it into a giant bin that they then scoop up and give to people in case their dog isn't eating like the food that they don't want to eat, because they'll be super excited about the treat dust. Of course, we put it on Bento's rice, and he just licked the dust off of the rice, but I digress. If we mixed it in, it would work. Probably. Most likely. Anyway, let's go get ourselves started tonight. Like, he seriously licked all of the dust off the rice. Now there's just dog-licked rice, both in his bowl and all around the floor around it. And no rice. No rice eaten. Bento's just too smart for us, you know, mortal beings. I hope Bento gets better soon. He's acting really normal tonight, so I'm really happy for that, and I'm hoping it continues that way. That is A-OK, Fallen Deity. Get yourself some rest. We'll see you later. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Before we start today, though, by the way, guys, it should be mentioned, there is, as you see on the top, a new fundraiser. Tonight, we are going to be starting up. It's true. If we put some Culvers on top of that rice, he'd be on it like white on rice. Vanilla custard on rice. White on rice. Bam! Nailed it! It works on so many levels. Anyway, tonight and starting area for the next, or going up until next Friday, we are going to be raising money for Black Girls Code as part of our support for the Black Lives Matter movement. Black Girls Code pretty much has it right there in the name, right? The idea is that they work on building up workshops in schools and things to make sure that black girls have a chance to get excited about programming and coding and things like that. You got a link for that? Oh, yeah. I bet you I still have it here. One second, let me see. Nope, that is not it. Dang it. Of course I don't. That'd been too easy. Hold on. Copy donate URL. There we go. Bam, I forgot about the chat one. So yeah, this one is actually kind of personal to me. You know, my day job is working as an educator at a science museum, right? My gig is to teach kids about programming and robotics and things like that. So as kids come in the museum, I have the opportunity to show them all these things and like how cool coding and engineering can be, and like it's okay to fail and things like that, right? Those of you in engineering know this extremely well in tech, but for those who don't, women in tech have an extremely hard time getting their foot in the door. And a part of it is that, put simply, in the past few decades, not to say that women's right or women's equality in the workplace has been great, but especially in the past few decades, tech has become a very masculine thing. For no reason. It's not like you need big masculine muscles in order to type stuff on a keyboard. Marissa, for example, she just got her first job in the STEM field. Only woman on the entire team, right? So that actually starts in schools. In elementary school, it is just kind of an unspoken bias that boys are pushed a little bit further into the STEM fields and like programming and things like that. And by kind of just avoid, they exclude girls from doing that. And if it's bad in like a suburban, mostly white school, it is the worst in like completely, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. In like POC schools, black schools, things like that, where the majority of the population is black, usually those schools are focusing so hard on like using the very limited resources they have to just get through the basics and teach to the tests, that they don't even have the resources to go for STEM education. And when they do, the girls especially are the most left out. And so what Black Girls Code does is that they focus on making sure that they build up workshops in these minority-majority schools to make sure that the option is there, right? Like, it's not that women or black women especially can't program. It's just that they're never given the opportunity to be excited about it. And that's the big issue. If as soon as you start getting more kids excited about that sort of stuff, you can start getting more engineers out of it, right? Engineers from all walks of life. And the important thing about that is, number one, there's a very extreme need for diversity in tech. Having more diverse workforce actually does improve productivity and actually like ideas, typically, because then you can actually think through everybody that's going to be focusing on. But also, it's a way for especially people who are in low-income neighborhoods and things like that to find something that is going to pay big, right? Like, there's a very low chance that without having some sort of push in that education space, that those kids are going to get a chance to really expand outward too much. There are going to be some isolated examples of it, and that's great. But it's not going to be as big as it should be, right? So any money that you guys donate via the link down below the stream or on the side there, it'll bring you over to the Tiltify page. I got a goal of $1,000 here. I can't give $750 again like last time, so I'm going to match 50 cents for every donation up to $500. All right. So between you and me, we'll hit $750 if my match is complete. All right. All right. Sorry that took so long. I really wanted to kind of explain why, especially I'm kind of incensed to try and raise for this particular cause. I need to grab the guide because I don't have it right now because my computer restarted last night, and that's not very nice. is Penguin. Penguin! Marissa, it's Penguin! She doesn't like the cold. Hey, Penguin, say AK Wolf Girl, how you doing? All right, here we go. Let me scroll down. Penguin's out, Wolf's in. All right, today is the 9th. We're supposed to hang out with Yusuke. Finally, we've been hanging out with him so much, like just on a day-to-day basis. It'd be nice to actually chill with him. I'm doing all right, Judice Phantom. How you doing? Let me actually get the game going, because I spent 18 minutes not playing the game, and I feel bad about that, but I also wanted to make sure that I really got out my feelings about this particular cause and how important it is to me. Like, it's not going to fix systemic issues in tech, in law, in government, and things like that, but it is still an important thing to consider, right? And again, kind of is near and dear to my heart, because I have black girls who show up for the museum all the time. We have plenty of schools. For those unaware, Milwaukee is one of the most segregated cities in the entire nation. In fact, it is the most segregated city, and as a result, a lot of the schools in the Milwaukee public system are not fantastic, and it's just it really sucks. And so frequently the kids get scholarships to come to the museum and to take field trips and things like that. And just the amount of reluctance that the kids especially have from those schools to get into the stuff is palpable, because they know that they won't have access to it beyond the museum. And that fucking sucks. It really does. They'll go home and they won't even necessarily have internet at home, because that's not considered a standard thing these days, apparently. Not to blame the parents, but to blame, internet should be a utility, damn it! Sorry. What? We should go to Shibuya.
Hey!
Or for example, right, starting Monday, we're gonna start running a workshop for Roblox and coding and stuff like that. And we have 18 kids in the camp, and the trouble is that if you don't have a laptop at home, and a strong internet connection, you can't be part of the camp. I would say probably a third of them are girls, which I was actually pretty surprised by. I was excited to see that. I don't want the underground mall. I actually want the underground walkway. Sorry. But by having these virtual camps, for example, we are unintentionally excluding a particular group that may not be able to afford getting laptops for their kids or things like that, right? And that's just an unfortunate reality of the situation. But, it still sucks. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way.
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? What's up, Wolf Girl? And hey, Amelia's Potato. And hey, Game Watch Fangirl. Yeah, it's like literally start with stick a finger in Bento's butt. Yeah. I was gonna say, not strangers, of course. Professional veterinarians and vet techs. Very important. I came to see you. Yeah, he knew, Marissa. He knew the vet, which is why he hid under the chairs when the vet came in. I wasn't sure if he'd remember or not. Oh, he remembers. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. You know, I would not have expected my slump to be so stubborn. The Machekla Dragon, by the way, for the 11 months. Get those stuff out to chat, please, and thank you. Thank you very much, MJ Evans, for putting us on the goddamn board. Appreciate that a lot. $37.13. I'll bring up the comment on Streamlabs here. Don't worry not. I do have access to that at least, thankfully. Let's take a look. MJ Evans donates $37.13, saying Leet is less than you bitch shifted. Poor lives matter, absolutely. It's more than coding, it's more about girls, more than about the color of anyone's skin. It's a classroom issue. American dream, American reality. Everyone should experience STEM. Absolutely. Everybody should. And I will say also, like, you know, there are plenty of rural schools out there that also have this issue, but there are just so few black girls in STEM. So few compared to any other, like, group in tech. And so that's the one that we choose to focus on right now, you know? All right. Thank you very much once again. I'll have to take some extreme measures. Please, Shafo, I'll need your help again. Could you join me? I feel like I've become closer with Yusuke thanks to the Emperor Persona Regent. I feel like my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon, but... What do you mean, but? Oh well, hang out with him.
I'm in your debt.
I owe you one. It seems the answer may have been right under my nose the whole time. You'll see soon enough. Follow me.
Yes.
He went back to Madarame's place. Oh boy. Oh, that's a bit of a mess. This place has not changed in the slightest. Feels nostalgic almost. Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I'm no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. Wait, did I not have one? No, you're supposed to get 2 points on that one. I thought I did. Looking at the guide right now, the first thing was it feels nostalgic +2. I think we're good. Let me know if I'm wrong. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to reevaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty, before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. I'm pretty sure it did, MJ Evans, but I've forgotten, actually. I'm in a bit, I'll admit, guys, I'm a little bit in a fog today. Like, my brain is just kind of fried today, just because it's been a long week. So if I miss something, let me know. Well, I'll give you permission today. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked. When? It's been months since we took down Madarame.
How could this be?
What? The door has jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it is finally broken. We should get it fixed.
No.
That is a nice idea, but I'm unfortunately not the owner of the house. I cannot call a locksmith. Yeah, isn't Madarame in jail though right now? So like, who cares? Let's just break it open. Wish I could fix it myself. But I struggle with mechanisms as complex as this. I do not have the steady hand required to mend them. Don't we have Morgana with us? I think I'll be able to fix the door with my current proficiency. Oh, I see. I see. I can make mistakes, Mr. Wilson, but like I said, I'm kind of beat today, so if I do make a mistake, let me know. Let me know today. Not necessarily most of the time, but tonight. Shafo, are you capable of fixing it? You never cease to amaze me. There we go. That's why they said but, because if we didn't have a high enough proficiency, it would have been stopped right there.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago. It feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. When I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. Ah, and over here was a bookshelf, filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times, I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large people count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? you okay?
Yes. My apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject.
What? The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. Banana. That's how you know it's sad!
No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame.
Oh no. What have I been up to lately? Been working for the museum. Doing recordings usually from like 11:15 to like 2:30 a.m. Sleeping, getting up again, starting work at like 10:30, 11. Working all day, making some dinner, stream, and then back to it again. And then also, yeah, Bento was sick the past couple days. And Marissa was sick for one night too. I felt bad. You doing all right, my dear? Good, I'm glad. Just bad food, I guess.
You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night in LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Shafo, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in?
I could not possibly tell you. Other than just a certain sense of guilt, perhaps?
A fair point. There may be something only Madarame himself is privy to.
Oh no, it's me.
Though perhaps even he doesn't know. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house in that loathsome palace. The kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty?
Hello? Is someone in there? I'm coming in. To my house that I purchased 2 months ago.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police?
What the fuck? I forgot about this. It's the guy who is like art critic from like 3 Confidant pieces ago.
I was wondering what could have been in here.
You're the man from the exhibition.
Indeed. Thank you for your conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that?
I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now.
This guy might be stalking us, yeah. Just a little bit. I'm sorry to hear it's me. You can still call them up and see if they still have, like, leftover supplies to make it. Like, one last time. The classic play is call for takeout and then be like, oh, can I get this? And then if they say nothing, you're in. It's like Taco Bell. It's not on the menu, say it anyway, and they'll probably make it for you. Worst comes to worst, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, it's off the menu now. And then you're like, oh, sorry, okay, cool. Yeah, that was a little bit of a creepy line, wasn't it?
Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Oh,
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition.
Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date.
I mean, that sounds pretty professional. Like, sounds like he just got a cushy gig, right?
As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader.
I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. Yay! Boom! Rank 6 for the Emperor Arcana. Hardest recovery. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted on party members.
All right.
Yeah! Oh, that's unfortunately. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. It's me. I'm sorry to hear that. You'll now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas, the Emperor Arcana. Yusuke can now use Hardest Recovery.
Shall we return home?
Hey, Taldy, how you doing?
I must be going now. I'd like to think on this some more.
That's
See
fair.
you.
It might change your life quite a bit, Yusuke.
Farewell.
What? Out of curiosity, what was the dish it's me that you're looking for?
I apologize, Shathu. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain within me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman, Kawanabe, was it? What's your impression of him?
Oh, yeah. You ordered some pizza, had yourself hopefully a nice night for a good little birthday. Sounds nice. Well, he had a certain dignity.
I had no idea that he was the director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He is certainly no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to it for advice again.
Cool.
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can we catch a break?
All right, today is the evening of the 9th, and we are trying. We got to do another Arcana swap. So right now, I have. We don't need Fortune right now, interestingly. No Fortune. Yes. No Judge. Well, no, that's not a thing. No Lovers. Yes, Chariot, because we still have to do rank 10 with him. Wait a minute. Where is he? Yeah, we don't need his okay, we actually might still need to increase the points toward getting his rank 10. That's fair. I didn't think about that. He may not be ready to have his epiphany yet. We need an Emperor, which we have. We have Chariot. We have Faith. We need Hierophant, Justice, and Devil. We have Justice. Okay. So we need Hierophant and Devil added to the list, which means we need to lose Fortune, more than likely. Boom, boom. To the Velvet Room, away! All right, let's get in there.
Hey, inmate.
Swing on in. You know, they could be nicer about that. I eat shit every time I go in. It's not a very big room, after all.
You certainly seem composed.
Welcome to my velvet room. What do you need today?
Time for some rehabilitation.
I need the fusions of personas. We don't need the Star Arcana, but we also... Well, actually, we do need a Devil Arcana. That'd be a way of saving some dough. I'm a fan. Although we could fuse with Region and get a new persona instead. Oh, decisions. But then I would still need an Emperor Arcana, wouldn't I? I still need Justice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, actually. I think it's a pretty good deal.
Will this truly help you?
Yes. Yes, it will. Shut up. Fuki and Ariadne. Unfortunately, Ariadne is a great persona, but...
Select
It's
the skills
time
you'd
to
like
go.
inherit.
Chance of inflicting burn after a baton pass. Sure. Because many have with Denny's. Oh, it's very much, yeah. I imagine it's a lot of fast food places. I'm trying to think of a fast food place that has just been so, like, spot on consistent for me in my life. And I can't really think of one. Like, I always think to Jimmy John's, I swear, depending on which Jimmy John's I visit, they either have, like, really crusty bread or really soft bread. I'm a soft bread man. Very much a soft bread man. I'm also a soft man, as Marissa so, pointedly remarked. In a good way. Aw. Love you. Attack Master! Sounds fun. Nah, let's keep adding some more spicy stuff on here. Yeah, there we go.
I want my.
McDonald's is pretty close to that, that's true. The only one that I've consistently had bad was Dairy Queen. Not the cold stuff, mind you. The cold stuff's fun. The hot stuff, though, blech. No thank you. Got it. What music in particular did I grow up listening to? I was a rock guy. I really liked rock. Classic rock, alt rock. Just rock and roll. These days, I pretty much listen to a little bit of everything, if I'm being honest. Amelia, the most I listen to right now is lo-fi hip-hop beats to study and work to. Thomas always had chalkboards that the employees drawn. Oh, no, Bob. Okay, so we now have a Devil Arcana, which is great. We needed that. We also still need, just to confirm this, Hierophant, right? That's it. We can keep our lovers this way, and we're all set to go. That's a pretty good deal.
Power requires sacrifice. Finished for now? Justine, you read here.
All right, I need a Hierophant Arcana, please. Let's go for Anzu.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw
Yes, please.
this persona, then accept this persona.
What's DQ? DQ is called Dairy Queen in the US, and the idea is that it's like a fast food restaurant, so you can get burgers and fries and chicken and stuff like that there, but they also really focus on their ice cream. Their most famous product is the Blizzard, where it's like you get a base of ice cream and then they mix in some fun stuff. It's good.
Finished?
I haven't had a Dairy Queen Blizzard in a long time. It's probably hard to fight against in Wisconsin, especially since Culver's is just a zeitgeist.
It is time in me.
Culver's is great. I agree. I know concrete mixers are the way to go, but if you can't get one, like back when Zeldathon was on the moon, the moldy Days Inn that we used to stay at had the only place near it other than Sheets was a Dairy Queen. And so I just tried to dabble frequently, and it's like, ugh, I never enjoyed it. They're still selfieing. They're cursed. We need to assist them. Please. They're in so much trouble. Okay, we're going to go hang out with the Justice Arcana. What? Who's Justice? I don't remember anymore. Goro Akechi. All right. We're chilling with Mr. Akechi himself. He probably isn't Kichijoji, right? Peasant boy. Darts and billiards, perhaps. There he is. He probably texted me. Nope. Just my, just the beef bowl shop that I own, and the journalist who's waiting on a deadline. We'll leave him unread.
Hi.
Their mummified remains trapped in a selfie pose for all of time. No! Hey, Star-kun. Good evening. Do you have some time right now? There was a place I wanted to visit with you, but what do you think? It's a special place for me. I'm hoping you'll like it too. I feel I've become closer with Akechi thanks to the justice persona, Principality. I feel like my bond with Akechi will grow stronger soon.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? Are you gonna go with Akechi? Who's texting us? We own the place? It's probably one of our employees who's like, please, God, help! You haven't been here in months! Great. It's actually really close. Just follow me. I'll take you there. It's the piano bar? I wanted to go to the piano bar. Yeah! Jazz club!
Hey.
Did you go to a jazz club when you went to Japan, Marissa? Was it underground like this? I was saying, I feel like I like live vicariously through you on that. Yeah. This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe. But rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place is this? What's the briefcase? He is a boy detective, so he has to have a super special briefcase to keep his boy detective stuff secure. It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Do they have coffee? Now, this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume you visited places like this before?
Very well. Let us go.
In any case, let's head in. As we're rolling in here for the Jazz Club, folks, once again, we are trying to raise money for Black Girls Code tonight and going on till next Friday. We're trying to raise $1,000. I'm matching 50 cents of every donation that you make up to $500. So if you guys hit $500, I'll put another 250 in, and we'll be up to 750. The idea, again, is that access to programming is something that is, number one, hard for girls in schools to begin with, mostly due to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? To like bias and just kind of stigmas. But especially black girls are almost actively pushed out of programming, and it is despicable. If you guys can donate using the link in chat or down below the stream, you can go ahead and give some money to this wonderful cause, which creates workshops and like various supplies that schools who are especially like black majority can use to make sure that everybody there is getting a chance, and especially girls who would otherwise not get that opportunity. We can go to the jazz club now, guys. Jazz.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, I'll put it in a random order. No! That sounds like the worst idea. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, yes? Oh, bartender. Can I have some Malort? Can you just go down the soda jerk and just empty every single one into one drink? Hey, thanks for waiting. Here's the order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Aw, yeah. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Ooh. Hot damn, is this a track? I love the bass line. I've never heard this in my life. I'm gonna use this for the next Persona stream, or start, I swear. I enjoy listening to music with Akechi.
Whew, how relaxing. I really do like coming here.
It's a great place.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that?
A shop with great coffee.
Is that so? Now I'm intrigued. You should show me the place sometime.
Really?
Thank you so much, Tealdi, for the $25 towards Black Girls Code. Saying yay to opportunity. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And just like that, you already got 31 bucks out of me for this, too. We're almost at $100, in fact, with those two combined. Thank you guys so much for your continued support on that.
So you came to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft. Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though I have to say,
I feel like we really shouldn't have told him where we live, considering he's actively investigating the Phantom Thieves.
I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook?
I can use the microwave. He never learned how to make the curry. Poor buddy.
That makes two of us. Frozen meals at convenience store food are tasty enough, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'll admit, I actually do love the taste of my own food. I usually feel better cooking my own.
I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own. So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the...
It took me a second to realize the joke in there. At first, I got really defensive, and I was like, is there something bad in there? But it is the most interesting way I've ever seen John Cena spelled. With $20 to Black Girls Code saying, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Thank you very much, Black Sparrow. I appreciate that a lot. And just like that, we are officially over $100 with my match. Thank you guys so much. We're almost at $100 on your own. That's crazy. Thank you.
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here.
Also, Triforce, you missed some of the club, but not all of it. We're still here.
It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connection.
I feel like my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. Hey, Leolite, how you doing? Rank 4 for the Justice Arcana, Sleuthing Mastery. Chance to reveal all of one enemy's affinities at the start of battle. Heck yeah!
Right.
That's awesome. Your Justice Confidant increased to rank 4. You'll now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst with fusing personas to the Justice Arcana. Akechi taught you how to use Sleuthing Mastery. Ugh. Sorry, my entire body is just currently rumbling. It is actively rejecting the pizza that I just ate. Blech.
It's gotten late. We should probably be going.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions. A sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about this strange, erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria, like when I managed to solve a case.
Sorry, one sec. I kinda get it.
Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I know can keep up with me intellectually.
By the way, don't say that to a friend. Because that just makes you an asshole.
Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. I should let you go. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon. For now, please excuse me.
Carlos was part of a cover of that song they played in the club? Oh, dang. I'll have to go listen to that at some point. Came in the outside world for food? All right, Fearsome. Hope you're having yourself a good morning. Hey, Marissa. Never mind. Yeah, I just have to take a break, guys. I'm sorry about this, but I do have to take just a few minutes here. I'll be back as soon as I can. I just have to use the restroom, guys. I'll be back momentarily. Go ahead and get yourself a drink, stand up, stretch, get a snack, pet your pets, pet your friends, and when we come back, we'll see what's going on the 10th. Sorry we've done no gaming yet. I'm so sorry. I gotta go.